In my King's prep years, I'd say I was a pretty good kid. I never really used to get in a lot of trouble. A few detentions here and there. My first ever detention was for bullying this other kid actually, which I remember quite vividly. I think I was like year 4. My family's pretty well off, so we've always had lots of stuff, I guess. We've always been on nice holidays, things like that. My parents have always looked after me really well, but other than that, nothing too out of the ordinary, in my opinion.
He's very kind and he's not at all aggressive, and he would never ever hit a girl because he is actually a gentle giant. So it's a learnt thing, it's not just a natural, and I think it is something that people need to remember. Not all boxers or whatever they are, it's not natural for all of them.
I've changed a hell of a lot since before I boxed. I've never been like an overly aggressive person or anything like that. Yeah, everything I do now sort of revolves around boxing and things like that. I've always wanted a tattoo. It was semi an impulse thing, but it was also something I did to piss off my mum a little bit.
Yes, we had a week of not speaking to each other when he got his original tattoo, because he did it as a surprise. And I don't really like the tattoos, but now that he's got them, I've got used to them. But he's not allowed to get tattoos where you can see them, like down his arms or down his legs. So they've only got to be where you can have them covered up with a shirt.
One of my friend's mums, actually, she's a child psychologist, and I'll never forget that one day I got into the car with her. She picked us up from school, and I'd been drawing on my arms in detention, and she said to me, people who draw on their arms will always end up getting tattoos, and people who get tattoos end up in prison. Is that where you want to go? And I've never ever forgotten her saying that to me, so I don't know, half of it came true. I haven't done any prison time yet. I've been arrested 4 times. Once for drunken disorderly, twice for tagging, and once for assault. But you've got to go in with the mindset that you're going into a ring, he's going to try and kill you, and you've got to try and kill him so that he doesn't kill you. Yeah.
I only went to one fight, and I think I cried the whole way through, from the minute he walked out until the minute it finished, even though he won. It was horrible. So no, it's not my favourite sport or career. But at the moment, what he's doing, he is very successful at. But I hope it's not full-time boxing.
I'd like to take it as far as I possibly can, but obviously things like that, you've got a relatively slim chance in the grand scheme of things when you think about how many boxers there are in the world. But I'll definitely be doing it for the rest of my life.